Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go.
Who is Moses and what are you singing about?
I'm really singing about Harriet Moses Tubman. She's freeing slaves and taking them to the north. She's so smart, even the Union Army asked her for help.
What is freedom?
Freedom is the right or act as one believes without hindrance or restraint. With freedom, I could have kept all my babies. Instead, the master wanted a new horse. I'm going to get my freedom one day, just like Harriet Moses Tubman.
Are there any other songs about freedom?
Yes, child. Follow the drinking gourd.
Okay. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. For the old man is waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. Dead trees will show you the way. Follow the drinking gourd. Left foot, back foot, traveling on. Oh, follow the drinking gourd.
I'm escaping tonight. I am sick of picking this cotton under this hot sun. I am going to join the Union Army and fight for freedom. I hope I see Harriet Tubman. I can read, you know. That's why they sent me to this plantation. I read that Moses even took a fugitive slave from the mosses and took him to freedom.
We have an announcement to make. You're all free. The Emancipation Proclamation issued by President Abraham Lincoln became true in January 1st, 1863. General Order Number 3. The people of Texas are informed that in accordance with the proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of rights and rights property between farmer masters and slaves. And the connection hereby for existing between them becomes that between employer and free laborer.
You mean I get to marry who I want to marry?
Hallelujah. Amen.
You mean I'm free? I don't have to take this cake to Miss Missy no more? I can take this cake to my family? Woo!
Thank you.
were from. Man's like flower, it's an endless love. Oh, use your power, spirit, use your wings. Freedom, freedom. Hold on to me, don't let me go. The cheetahs need to eat. Run antelope. First name is King, last name is Dumb. 'Cause you still believe in everyone. When the bloody voice breathes, when nights is undone, when the well holds the sea, when man recognizes. Freedom, breathing. For week, they let you know. There's a shock you must see. He left us the sun. Atoms in the air, organisms in the sea. Sun and yes, man are made of the same things.
You like good coffee?
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? This afternoon, huh? So, as we get underway, I want to thank everybody for coming on out. And at this time, we're going to have our prayer by Mr. Torian Bale. And then following that, we'll have the welcome by Desmond Hammett.
Everyone bow your head. Dear Heavenly Father God, we want to thank you for this day, oh God. We want to thank you for everyone that is in attendance on this morning, oh God. We thank you, Lord, for the opportunity to say that we are free, God, and we're going to thank God and praise you for everything that we're going to do in this time, God. We ask you right now to be with us during this event and give us the knowledge and understanding to understand why we are here, oh God. We thank you, Lord, again for freedom, oh God, and we forever praise your name and give you the glory. In Jesus' name we pray, thank God, and amen.
Amen.
So while they're doing a little housekeeping, y'all normally, we normally have a saying, lifting as we climb. So I'm going to say lifting as we climb, and y'all are going to say J5, because this is our 5th year celebrating Juneteenth. So let's practice. Lifting as we climb. J5. I know y'all can do better than that. There's a whole bunch of y'all. It's like 50. So one more time. Lifting as we climb. J5. I like it. You like that, Desmond? I love it too. You ready? All right.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you. My name is Desmond Hammett. I'm the chairman of the Mississippi County Juneteenth celebration, and I want to welcome each and every one of you to this year's celebration. Just to give you a little backdrop about Juneteenth and put it into perspective in present day. 1619, the slave ships arrived, the first slaves arrived in Jamestown, Virginia. This year is 2019. So 400 years ago were the first slaves that touched down. This year's Juneteenth celebration, we celebrate 154 years of being emancipated and free people. June 19, 1865 was truly America's independence and freedom for all. Understanding that July 4, 1776, everyone wasn't free. June 19, 1865, our nation gain its true independence for all living in this country. So today I want to welcome you for this celebration because it's truly a celebration for all of us to take part in. And this is our heritage, this is the history, and we know that our history is rich in value. And I ask one question, what could we be if we knew that we were free? What could we be if we knew that we were free? We celebrate 154 years of freedom, and it's our time to be our brothers and sisters' keeper. Let's celebrate and have a great time today. Thank you again.
Y'all ready? Let me run over here. So next we'll have up the national Negro anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. And then we have, you ready? All right. Would y'all like copies of the song?
Hey guys, the words to the song is so personal to me and to every African American who is very conscious, especially the second verse. So we're going to sing all three stanzas. It's just so powerful. So I ask everyone to stand up. You guys have your copies? Stand up. And yes, feel the words, y'all. Feel the words.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the day that hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place on which our Father sighed. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out from the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our
our God where we met thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadow beneath the hand, may we forever stand true to our God, true to our native land.
All right. Woo! Y'all were awesome. Okay, here's Nina.
So, Dr. Purtle, I must agree with you. The words of that song are most definitely heartfelt. And they should mean something to each and every one of us out here. Definitely heartfelt. So, lifting as we climb. Y'all wasn't even ready. Lifting as we climb. J5. So, up next, we will have our very own mayor, Mayor James Sanders. Please give him a round of applause as he comes forward for the presentation of our proclamation.
And thank you. Again, good morning, and thank you for their attendance here, because it's always good to understand and know and to remember where you're from so that you will know where you're going. In this, what I would like to do today as mayor of the city of Blytheville is to provide and proclaim this day to be the day of celebration for Juneteenth in the city of Blytheville. And it's whereas on Juneteenth is known as Juneteenth Independence Day or Freedom Day and American holiday, and whereas that holiday commemorates that June 19th, 1865, announced of the abolition of the abolishment rather of slavery in the United States of Texas, and more generally the emphasis of enslaved African Americans throughout the former Confederate States of America. Therefore, I, James Sanders, Mayor of the City of Blytheville, therefore proclaim this day as the celebration day for Juneteenth, and ask all citizens in the City of Blytheville to help us and to engage in this celebration for this city, our county, and this country. May God bless you all.
Thank you, Mayor. So next, coming up, we'll have the presentation of our Grand Marshal.
This year's Grand Marshal was a first appointed African-American city councilman in Blytheville, Arkansas. He worked with the NAACP, the youth division. He was also worked at Cotton Bowl Voltech. Mr. Charles Sanders is this year's 2019 Grand Marshal. It was Mr. Charles Sanders that opened the door and paved the way for a very special person to me, my father, Willie Hammond. If it wasn't for Mr. Charles Sanders, he wouldn't have had a way that was paid for him. I thank you. This year, Mr. Charles Sanders, our Grand Marshal. Our 2019 Grand Marshal Juneteenth celebration. You make a difference. Thank you.
I'm excited about this. I don't know that I've done it. Thank God for But if you allow me to be a little selfish this day, my biggest concern and have been for the last 2 months has been my good friend Idell Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins has been real ill and still ill, and we spent an awful lot of time praying for him. And if you all would take the time and give him a little of your time and say a prayer for him also. Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause for our Grand Marshal, Mr. Charles Sanders. So that in itself, he speaks for himself. If he would take the attention off himself and give it to someone else, you already know what he stands for. Mr. Sanders, I salute you. Lifting as we climb. Woo! Y'all got it. Thank you. So, next coming up, we'll have a slave poem by the O.C. Shivers Girls and Junior Achievers Boys Club. Let's give them a round of applause.
There used to be laws against nice roaming Negroes, against loose-jointed, liberty-lusting people, who remember a time when athletes traded gold for salt, never filled their purse for America. Yet, no law to stop the Igbo, the Yoruba, the Malenka, or the Ashanti from stalking freedom, or pouring pots of fiercely boiling combos. No law could stop the London or the Bull from leaping to the ocean from nightmare ships and drowning in chili cans while imagining they were equals. No law could stop black men, women, and children from smearing raw onion on their bleeding backs and sprinkling red pepper on swelling feet to confound the hounds on their trail. They served poison into porridge and watched planters choke on honey sweets and rage. They escaped on slaves, tramped through the woods on frost, pits, and feet, lashed themselves to the underside of the passenger train, and floated across rivers in elastic barrels. They fled to the dismal swamp on the Virginia-North Carolina border, where the coast stuck with turkey feathers to protect themselves from bounty hunters armed with birdshot. They ran to the Union Army line, wearing silk cravats in their master's undergarments. And if recaptured, some stood on auction blocks and talked about their helmets and other troops, but then selling them wanted to hide. Their spirituals became handles of hope and outrage, in which Jesus and the Creator both held the keys to deliverance. Their attitude often poses, their laughter artful lies. Yet, even though the crowd, like mules, were imitating the ragtime minstrels who imitated them, they were men, women, not really slaves.
Next we'll have coming up song selections by Living Word Church of God in Christ Choir. So please go ahead and make your way up.
Come on, clap your hands. Come on, help us sing. Every praise, every word of worship. Come on, sing along. Sing hallelujah. Glory. Y'all sing loud. Every praise is to our God. Every praise. Come on, every word of worship with one accord. Every praise is to our God. Come on, sing hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Every praise is to our God. Every praise, every word of worship. Come on, clap your hands. Every praise is to our God. Come on, say, sing hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Every praise is to our God. Every praise, yeah. Every word of worship. Every praise is to our God. Sing hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Every praise is to our God. Come on, help us sing this part. God, my healer. God, my deliverer.
We'll be having you up next. Please give a round of applause for Mr. Frederick Clay Jr. and Mr. Chasten Spann at the stage so they can hear me. All right, guys.
I am happy to join you today, my friends, in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the nation. We hold these truths to be self-evident for all men to be created equal. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and feel the true meaning of its creed.
Got it.
I have a dream today that black boys and girls will come together and hold hands with white girls and boys.
All right.
I have a dream today. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation that they won't be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. Oh, I have a dream today. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom to ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, every state and every city, we are able to speed up the day when all is life living. Black men and white men are ready to join hands and sing the old African American scripture. We are last free and last. Thank God Almighty, we are free and last.
Now I know you can do better than that. I know you can. To have these young men to come and recite that by memory, that is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It actually made me kind of emotional to see that happen.
together. We gotta move from me to what? We. It's so important. Here's another thing I want to run by you. Even when it's difficult to do, we gotta think of others. You know, some folks make it really, really hard. Really hard. You know, you have friends, you gotta get your squad together, right? Right. That's your community, your squad. And your squad just may not be who other people think your squad should be. You got to let go of the naysayers. You got to just, okay, thank you. Love them from a distance. Y'all have people to do that with? Hey, girl! God bless it. Love them from a distance. But then if you can find some way to help them do that. I have a wide circle of friends. I have friends who, I got a girlfriend, she reads everything. I mean everything. I got 10 emails from her this morning. So she reads really interesting articles and she passes them along to me. Now, I may not read it at the moment, but let me get stuck in the airport. Let me get to the house and the phone's not ringing, that's good. I get to a calm place and I can catch up on what she's sending me. And it's usually something very important that I need to know. But she cares enough about me that she's going to send me an email. I got another friend who's great with finances. So I was buying this house that I'm trying to turn into a bed and breakfast in Oklahoma City. And he came along and he said, you know, Steph, you might want to check for termites. You know, just people that help you out along the way. And they're saying, hey, don't forget to do this, do that. I can get you a better interest rate. You know, interest rates on that. I'll Steph, let's get you a better interest rate. That's a friend, right? So I got a friend who reads a lot. I got a friend that does makeup. She would die if she would have seen me today. But that's okay, you know. But you know, you've got friends that help you. And real friends will tell you, girl,
I'll be real.
what you doing? You okay? No, seriously, you okay? You know, friends will say that to you. A friend will also say, oh, I like that. And you pull off your bracelet and give it to her. Sister, what's your name? Stand up, Deidre. I was sitting by Deidre last night. We were judging the Oracle contest. I said, oh, I love your bracelet. She said, here you go.
Wow. That's what we doing.
I did not want to take their bracelet. It was cute though. I didn't have it on the day, but I got on gold. It's silver. I started to mix it up, baby. I did. But I thought that was so kind of you. And so my last Toy Story movie.
She's an excellent educator throughout the neighborhood. She's
Second grade, right?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you how small the world is. She worked in my aunt's classroom. Right up there? You were the teacher's aide for my aunt. Small world. Right? So you never know, y'all. We got to help each other. So let's talk about that for a second. Let's just say it. Me to we.
Me to we.
Y'all forgot? It's Hollywood, right? We're doing a Hollywood thing today.
Okay.
All right? 3, 2, 1. Me to we. Y'all got there. One more time. Do it now. Come on now.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes, I am.
You need to count down. 3, 2, 1. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
From me
to me. I think y'all got it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Our second place contest, Miss Rose Nichols. Third place is Etta Wilkes. TK contest. They will also receive a certificate and a medallion. Sweet potato pie contest, first place winner, Dion Diamond.
She out of town. She out of town.
Okay. That has been a battle, first and second. Well, hold on, let me see who's second. Wow. Second place, Miss Etta Wilkes. There's a battle, man. The battle of these sweet potato pies. Third place, Miss Rose Nichols. Okay. Age group 9 to 12, Mississippi County Juneteenth Celebration Youth Oratorical Competition. Miss Brianna Davis, first place. She gets a $250 check. And a medallion. So you guys encourage your youth, your children to participate. This is a great way for them to get exposure, understand what public speaking is, their history, and being able to communicate that. Second place, Andrew Bowens, 9 to 12. He receives a $150 check.
Andrew Wade.
13 through 18 category. First place, Dominique Moody. She receives $250. Dominique is a senior at Lava High School. Well, she was a senior, she just graduated. Dominique single-handedly by herself received over $1 million in scholarships. Dominique, where are you going to school? University of Rochester in New York. Do great. I'm proud of you. Harrison Knight scholarship as well. She got like every one of them. She can just sit there, I got this, got that, we got this. That's what we need. Those are the seeds that we're planting. Second place, Mrs. Kennedy Purtle. Kennedy will receive $150. Congratulations. First place, Youth Oratorical, 13 through 18, spoken word, is Drew Purtle. Drew receives $250 as well.
Don't let your parents get it.
Second place, Dimitri Goins. Way to go. Receives $150. Congratulations. Third place, Youth Spoken Word, Austin Lester. Austin receives $75 as well. Congratulations. Now we would like to do the corporate sponsors of this. Oh, hold on.
We have two more youth who participated in the spoken word, and we have Ariel Ross, first place, $250. Second place, spoken word, 9 through 12, Kalia Murray.
Good. Okay. Let me take a moment to thank a lot of people here. What you see, what you saw last night, is all made possible by people like yourself sitting in these seats. The people that donate their time, their services, become sponsors, they contribute. This is what we in turn give back to our youth, to help them, to inspire and motivate them. So we thank each and every one of them. We're gonna go into our 2 scholarship winners, local high school students that will be attending college. Our first is Kenteria Ford from Gosnell High School. She receives a $500 scholarship from the Juneteenth County, Mississippi County Juneteenth celebration. Congratulations. Where are you going to school?
I'm going to UCA.
She's going to UCA.
The second scholarship winner, she had to leave, but it was Kalia Stevenson from Osceola High School. So she also will receive $500 scholarship and a certificate.
Perfect. And another thing, I don't know how many people saw this, but in February we had a Black History Art Contest as well. We went into all the local high schools in Mississippi County and surrounding areas. We had some great art that was presented. Those kids also won a monetary scholarship for their drawings. We had some very powerful, thought-provoking kids that are very conscious of what's happening in present day. So this is one of the greatest things for me to see, is that our kids, they're diving a little bit deeper to know their history and not taking it at face book value, face textbook value of what we just want to water it down and teach them. So some of these kids are diving a little deeper to understand their history and heritage. So we're planting great seeds here. So what do you guys think about our Juneteenth celebration? How many people saw Bobby Rush last night?
No, he did. That's what dancing.
All right. Look, we just realized we have a star was born last night. Dance Fever, Dance Machine, Mr. JC. But we had a great time. I want to personally thank the members of the panel, talking about the history of Harrison High School, the different schools, the teachers. For me, it's powerful because it plants seeds in the decisions that I need to make as I currently sit on a school board, that I need to think and operate with passion and conviction that makes a difference for our students. And hopefully good things will come. We're on the right path, hopefully.
But listen, you all, I am so proud of Desmond Hammond. Desmond Hammond every month fights for us. And we're going to have to support him. He's trying. But we can't stay at home. That includes me. We can't stay at home. We've got to support our Blythe School Board, and I am so proud of you.
Thank you. I thank y'all. Look, one of the things is that Ms. Jeffers, Ms. King, Joyce, y'all know me when I was a child. And for me to have been recommended for expulsion in the 8th grade, and I had to go to Mississippi to a private school, down to Texas to a private school, and come back home, this is like my redemption road to come back and plant seeds in other kids' life. So every month that I get information, I fight for everybody. If it's from the bus drivers to everybody that works in our district, I have to think of passion, conviction, and not just what may be a feeling of the day and what makes a difference. Michelle Sims is currently on the board with me as well, a member of the Juneteenth Committee. Michelle is coming on, she's learning. She sees what I've seen the last 3 years, and we work collectively. We don't always agree. And Michelle will say, I need to take a little more time to understand it. I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to take some time to study this. And I love and I respect our relationship because we're trying to get it right. We're only 2 members of an 8-member board, the only 8-member district due to segregation laws that were put in place back in the early 1960s and 70s for the Blythe School District. We're currently under those provisions and laws now, but we're only 2 members of an 8-member board. Become informed, get active. These are our kids. When I hear about a band that they were twirling a baton and doing the splits, think of how many kids could get scholarships at UAP, Alcorn, Grambling, Jackson State, different schools to perform. Only thing you have to do is learn your instrument, have passion about it. That's an easy way out of here. So I would love to see our band pick it up a little bit, play something that the kids might like to play in here, because that gives them a ticket and avenue out of here to do great things, then come back here and change the world.
Nope. Number 2.
820135. Here's our winner. Everybody give him a hand clap. He just won a new bike.
Real quick, I just want to recognize one of our students who participated in the art, the live painting art that he drew. How many hours did it take you? 2 hours. Took him 2 hours to draw this. Let's give him a hand. And this is Charles Page. He's a senior at KIPP, and we are going to be looking for great things from him in the future.
All right.
Yes.
It's been a show. I would like to thank a special group of people. This is the 5th year for the Mississippi County Juneteenth celebration. Each year, this has only gotten better. And everything is free for the people to attend, to participate. We do this for the community. We do this to celebrate our history, our freedom, and our heritage. So I could not do this. I could not stand here without the help of the Mississippi County Juneteenth Committee. Can I have all committee members come to the tent? Of course, they're busy working. But this is a special group of people. We bounce ideas off each other. We think of how to grow, how to make this better for our community. Dr. Abraham snuck out and didn't get a chance to see Bobby Rush, but we'll have the video for her here shortly.
I got you, Doc.
But this committee works at least 11 months out of a year. We meet once a month for 4 months, bi-weekly, then we go to weekly meetings up until the Juneteenth celebration. For the last 5 years, this event has grown and will continue to get bigger. Not only do we do events just around the Juneteenth celebration, we do continuous community service events and initiatives throughout the year. Going into the schools during the Black History Month, teaching the kids about their history and what Juneteenth really is, and how they can tap into their history to understand how they can change history going forward in the future. So we do a lot of different things. If anybody wants to be a member of the Juneteenth Committee, please let one of us know. There's opportunities for us to expand, put more people on the team to work together for the greater good of the celebration and telling the story of Juneteenth. I think this is about all the, everybody's tired. But I thank each and every one of you. Dr. Abraham, anybody, Dr. Purdy, would you like to say a few words? Yes.
Great job, Dan.
Great job. Thank you.
I want to thank Desmond. Desmond is a workhorse. Yeah, he has a lot of passion. And Dr. Abraham, she's so sweet. So I said one time, I said, I need Dr. Abraham. Desmond, she's my calmer, and Desmond is my person. So, and then Pacey is a logical one. So this is a great committee. I can't do everything, and so everyone just adds in what they can do. You can do something. Come in and join us. Yeah, thank you.
Dr. Abraham.
Desmond, I want to thank you. I want to thank Marty Orr, and I want to thank Mike Luster, because you all work so hard, and your backbone, and we just Michelle, Sims, Casey, Dr. Purtle, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all, it's been a year. Next year, Mississippi County Juneteenth celebration will be turning 6. We may have Charlie Wilson in here next year. We had Bobby Rush this year. We may have Charlie Wilson, somebody who knows who's coming next year. Yeah, we need some sponsorships. Thank each and every one of you. It's been a great event. Remember our history, and if you don't take anything else away from this event today, remember we are better together. Less me, more we. Less me, more we. I'm stronger if I know you're behind me helping me. Let's work together and let's change Mississippi County. Thank y'all. We're gone. I'm going to bed. I will wake up Monday. Bye-bye.
Okay, good work.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh, geez.
Pull 'em up, get higher, baby. Pull 'em up, get higher, baby. Pull 'em up, come on.